El Mali Kavod, God full of glory. Your glory fills the heavens, and no man can stand by his own worth. Teach me humility before your throne, that I may trust your mercy above my merit. Yehovah Elohi El Mali Kavod. Kadosh, Kadosh, Kadosh. Please fill me and lead me and cover me and stir me and speak through me with your Ruach HaKodesh, that I may speak your written words with boldness and humility to those who listen. I ask all these things in Yeshua HaMashiach's name. Amen. We'll start with the Shema. Listen and obey. Children of Yehovah, pay careful attention and respond. Yehovah is our power and authority. Yehovah works in unity with himself. And you shall act upon your love to Yehovah with your power and authority, with your thoughts and mind, with your entire body, and with all the muchness that you have. Yod, He, Vav, He. Hand, behold, nail, behold. Job chapter 25. Bildad the Suki said, dominion and fear belong to him. He makes peace in his high places. Can his armies be numbered? On whom does his light not shine? How then can humans be righteous with God? How can those born of women be clean? Why before him even the moon lacks brightness, and the stars themselves are not pure? How much less a human who is merely a maggot, a mortal, who is only a worm? How can we learn to love our Creator after reading this fascinating 25th chapter of Job? We can love Yehovah by maintaining reverent awe for his majesty. Love Yehovah by confessing that no man is righteous apart from his mercy. Love Yehovah by humbling ourselves under his sovereign wisdom. How can we love our neighbors as Yeshua loves us? By not using the fear of God to shame others, but to invite them into his mercy. How can we bear one another's burdens? By reminding others that Yehovah's greatness includes his compassion and forgiveness, not just his dominion. What are the top 3 fruits of the Spirit found? 1, humility. Binding rightly pointing to man's kindness, smallness before Yehovah's glory. 2, reverence. The chapter inspires awe for Yehovah's infinite holiness. 3, patience. It teaches us to wait for Yehovah's vindication rather than grasping for our own. What is the Hebrew word that encapsulates this chapter? Yara, fear, reverence, and awe. Reference, Job 25, verse 2, anchor sentence. Yira undergirds Bildad's speech. Though he lacks compassion, his words remind us of the proper awe due to Yehovah's majesty, even when we understand his ways. At Sefer Insight, Yira, amplified meaning, true fear of Yehovah lifts the hand and head toward divine strength, not shame. How can we find Yeshua in the scriptures? Job 22, verses 2 and 3. Dominion and awe are fulfilled in Yeshua, through whom all things are made and redeemed. Job 25, verse 4. How then can a mortal be righteous before God? Is answered in Messiah's atoning work. Job 25, verse 6. Man is a maggot, is transformed by Yeshua, who lifts us up from the dust to sonship. The chapter anticipates the gospel, man's unworthiness covered by the worth of the Son. Mitzvah response, Torah-based mitzvah. Deuteronomy 10, verse 12. What does Yehovah your God ask of you? To fear Yehovah your God. Response might look like this. I will cultivate reverence not through dread, but through wonder, gratitude, and surrender. Hebrew declaration. Yirat Yehovah minka et libi. Birachamav eretzor la ocharim. Meaning, the fear of Yehovah guides my heart in his compassion. I will help others. We'll end with the Aaronic blessing using the name. Yehovah will kneel before you presenting gifts, and he will guard you with a hedge of protection. Yehovah will illuminate the wholeness of his being towards you, bringing order, and he will provide you with love, sustenance, and friendship. Yehovah will lift up the wholeness of his being and look upon you and set in place all you need to be whole and complete. Shalom, shalom.